Hello dear friends, welcome to this video. In this video we are discussing JAM 2015 multiple select question. This question is actually based on real analysis where the question can give you +1 marks if you answer it correctly. But multiple select means there could be more than one option which are correct and you are supposed to select all of them. There might be the case it has only one correct option. Right? Let us just read the question. Which of the following statement is true for all real numbers? Well, your student should understand they are asking you to check for all real number, not only for positive, not only for the negative. It should be true for all real numbers. And then I see the options. If I see the option, there is e raised to minus x less than equal to 1 by x, e raised to minus x greater than equal to 1 by x, e raised to x greater than equal to 1 minus x, and e raised to x is less than equal to 1 minus x. So there are three types of a function that I observe. That is, on one side I am either having e raised to x or e raised to minus x. Right? So what is this actually is, I think, into shape. So it is nothing but e raised to minus x, right? These two are the function on one side, and the one side I have just 1 minus x. And I have to see the relation for all real numbers. The one way of thinking is to go and think about the series representation of e raised to x, e raised to minus x. That is going to be the first thought that comes in your mind, because you know that your e raised to x is same as summation x raised to n upon n factorial. N is running from 0 to infinity. This is going to be the natural first step that student might be thinking. Correct. It could be one of the first step, but it might take more time. What I know is these functions are very trivial. E raised to x, e raised to minus x, 1 minus x, they are very trivial. You can even plot this function and get the answer very quickly. Let us just try to see over here. Every one of us knows how e raised to x looks, right? So e raised to x, e raised to 0 is 1, and after that it never stops and it keeps on going like this, right? And on the other side, when it is negative, it goes closer to 0 but never touches 0. So somewhat like this my e raised to x will look, right? So e raised to x will look like this. Now what I do, I just think about the other functions. What is other function? E raised to minus x. Again e raised to minus 0 is 1, so it will look like this. Whenever it has a negative value, it will go high like an exponential. Whenever we give a positive input, it will go towards 0. So the graph will look like this. Somewhat like this. Not exactly, but somewhat like this. Right? It is very close to 0 as the value goes high. Now the only thing left is nothing but 1 minus x. So it is nothing but e raised to minus x. The last thing left is nothing but 1 minus x. Y equal to 1 minus x. That is, we are going to plot. Right? So this is actually nothing but x plus y equal to 1. What are the two intercepts? The two intercepts is nothing but 0, 1 and 1, 0. Hence, line is going to look like this. I hope it goes above like this. So So the line will look like this. A straight line like this. And if you observe, this is nothing but my y equal to 1 minus x. What I have erased is this. Since my exponential is higher than linear, it will be above my that line. Right? So what you observe, my e raised to minus x is coming above this for any value of x. Right? So what I observe, my e raised to minus x is coming above 1 minus x for any value of x. Right? So this result must be true from the graph. What about e raised to x? Half of the time this purple line is above that orange line and half of the time it is below. So for x greater than equal to 0, my e raised to x is greater than equal to 1 minus x. For x less than equal to 0, my e raised to x is less than equal to 1 minus x. But for all real number, nothing is true, so we are not interested in it. The only result that is true by using graph is nothing but e raised to minus x is greater than equal to 1 minus x. It is a multiple select options, but it might be possible only one of the option is correct, which happened in this case. So you just have to select option B and you are done, you are plus 1. Okay, I hope you understood the proof. And I request you to just remember the graph of your standard function. It will help you in the examination for sure. Because sometimes going by the graph roughly can help you a lot. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end and bye bye.